So what is going on, people? It is Kim here and welcome back to the Arsenal Career Mode. This is episode 13, and what I'm going to do for any newcomers and just to refresh your minds, just in case it takes a while for me to upload this, we're going to go through all of the successful negotiations. So we have had Petr Cech join the club alongside the likes of Isco, a major signing that we made in the previous episode there. We also allowed 2 players to depart the club in that episode, and those 2 players consisted of Theo Walcott, who went to Monaco, and Nacho Monreal, who left for Barcelona. Didn't want to sell Nacho Monreal, but the guy wanted to leave, and I'm not going to keep a player against his will. Arteta and Debuchy left the club also, and we had the arrivals also in that last episode of Zouma and Antonelli. So many signings, it was unreal. Podolski left the club. We allowed Flamini and Diaby to leave. Elneny coming into the club. Bielik, Rene Adelaide, Pleguezuelo, Crowley, Josh De Silva, Tafari Moore, Benessa and Hudar all went out on loan, and we did have the return of Stefan O'Connor, him coming back from loan, and with him being a centre back, I don't think I'm going to loan him out again just yet. I'm gonna wait and see what he wants, because with Mertesacker being injured, even though we have had the arrival of Zouma, it won't hurt to have an extra centre back around just in case. So coming into episode 13 now, to kick us off, we have got a big game, a massive game against Liverpool. Then we are playing against Leicester in the FA Cup, right? And we will finish off with a game against Stoke, but actually end on after transfer deadline day, and we'll be heading into February then and continue the rest of the season. So hopefully we'll have all of my desired signings done within this episode. So more signings to come, and possibly more exits as well. So we bidded for Buffal, and I'm currently waiting on Lille to get back to me on that one. And I'm even going to go through my shortlist just to show you that we also are interested in Insigne. And I have a little surprise for you guys as well. Okay, so I'm also interested in this guy. Now, we've let Theo Walcott go. I possibly might be thinking about selling Chamberlain. I know I said that I wouldn't add him to the transfer list, but I'm contemplating just adding him to the transfer list now, to be honest. And bringing in the likes of Riyad Mahrez alongside Lorenzo Insigne. We just have so much more depth within the squad then. We've got players like Rosicky, who's coming up to retirement now. And, you know, it's a position that definitely we just need that depth within the squad. I mean, we've got some good wingers, but Lorenzo Insigne can also play at central attacking midfield, so he'd be a good signing for us, I feel. But anyway, all the signings aside for now, we will resume after this game away at Liverpool. I'm going to sort the squad out, show you guys the squad, and jump into that game. So the Liverpool lineup for today, I'm not seeing any signings there. Any, signings that the game has done, basically. And the Arsenal lineup. So, Isco can actually play out wide, and given how other players were out of form, I chose to grant him that position just for today. I'm going to experiment with Isco quite a bit. And Chambers covers at centre-back, because all of my other centre-back options are either injured or out of form. But Koscielny's alright. Come on, Alexis is through. Finish that! And he does! And we're 1-0 up at Anfield in the 56th minute. Take out that corner flag, celebrating right in front of the Liverpool fans. I couldn't find the Arsenal fans, alright. I think they're at the other end. Great play overall, lovely link-up play there. This is what's been happening. It's just been that final ball that hasn't paid off, but finally we get a good breakthrough. Great run from Alexis, good link-up play all round from everybody, and a nice finish at the end as well. And who do we let take this? We could let Alexis take it. Isco on his debut. We're going to let Isco take it on his debut. What is going to happen here? And he scores! He's banged it in on his debut, Isco has. And he's got himself a goal for the Arsenal on his debut. It is from the spot. Probably harsh on Sanchez. He did win the penalty. But I just thought, wouldn't it be nice to give this lad a boost on his debut? Great penalty, well taken. But it'd be great if we could... I didn't want to speak too soon, but I am going to finish it now. It would be great if we could keep a clean sheet today. I'm going to switch up and play some defensive stuff now. Not going to park the bus just yet. But we are going to sit up quite defensively now and just try and keep hold of this clean sheet, because God knows the defence deserve it today. They've been superb. Welbeck is clean through right now. What do we do? And he finishes, and I think that's done it. That is a great goal from Danny there. Obviously his legs just paying off. The pace of Bellerin as well, and brilliant pass from Bellerin. I have to credit Hector for that. But what a finish as well from Welbeck. Past the keeper, who, although he's conceded 3 goals, it could be worse. It could be a lot worse for Liverpool. The defence has just not been up to it. And there's the whistle, guys. We got a good 3-0 win today at Anfield. That's a massive result. That is an absolutely massive result. Seems that our signings are immediately making a big impact on the squad, giving them just a boost. The defence just played with something that has been missing all season. As you can see, Liverpool with 1 shot today, 1 shot, and it wasn't even on target. We have had yet another transfer offer for the star man, Danny Welbeck, from Newcastle this time. I am going to reject it. I have absolutely no intentions of letting this boy go. Now, Lille have accepted our offer for Sofiane Boufal. I think that is how you pronounce his name. Now, this could be a really good signing. I'm going to give him the role of important first-team player, but I think I am going to send him out on loan immediately. And just like that, he has accepted, and he's accepted just in time for our game against Leicester. So I might actually be willing to give him a bit of a chance and see how he does, and then decide if or not I want to loan him out or not. And look at that, new in from Chelsea. Eden Hazard wants to leave the club. Conte could be making his debut for Leicester as well today. Ramsey worrying about his position, but there's no worry. I don't really have any real intentions on selling Aaron. But yeah, guys, we're coming up against Leicester City now. Very quickly, just before the game, because we've just secured yet another target. We haven't got a value yet for Riyad Mahrez, so I am going to go for Insigne just right now and see if we can, try and get some more money, and then possibly Mahrez could be an extra. So it's not giving me exactly a fee to pay for Insigne. So what I am going to do is just drop the good inquiry about him and see what happens there. And if we do fail to get Insigne, we do have Mahrez there as well. I would like to sign both, in all honesty, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what sort of position we're in after this game against Leicester City. I will do the usual, guys, and I will see you all in the game. So here is Leicester City's lineup for today, guys.
Who's looked vulnerable recently. Gökhan Inler comes in for Matty James, who's not played well lately. So a couple of strikes will reshuffle for Arsenal.
And our lineup, as you can see, a massive reshuffle there, as Martin Tyler just said. Given the likes of O'Connor, Antonelli, Iwobi, and Boufal is making his debut out on the right wing. He can cover there, which is brilliant. So we're going to see how all of those players do today, and yeah, hopefully we can advance through further into the FA Cup.
Loads of potential with this lad. Strong, powerful clearance.
Fuck off. Oh no! No! No way! Oh my god, that is shocking. It was coming though, it was definitely coming. Leicester have absolutely hammered us. Look at this. I think it's Wilshere that gives that away. Yeah, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking play.
Alexis Sanchez. Here's the cross. And the ball knocked away long. Lovely one-touch football. Could score!
Cucuélin! Oh, Cucuélin, you hero! Francis Cucuélin! And I'm going to run and celebrate with the bench. Get in there, gifts us. Absolutely gifts us a lifeline. 88th minute, guys. Let that sink in. 2 minutes left, and Francis Cucuélin, the unlikeliest of heroes when it comes to goal scorers anyway. Brilliant link-up play with Chambers to Ozil, and Cucuélin finally finishing off and giving us a big lifeline. Okay guys, so it has finished 1-1. I think that means we get a replay, which isn't ideal, but we'll take it. The replay will be held at the Emirates Stadium, so yeah, means extra games for us, but which, you know, isn't necessarily a good thing, but at least you know, we didn't lose. I did think we were going to lose. I played a massive gamble there and it really didn't pay off. So maybe when we next play Leicester, I will have Leicester City's Riyad Mahrez. Yeah. Okay, so Napoli have said that they want us to pay 37.5 million if we are to land Lorenzo Insigne's signature. So, or well, be in a chance with landing a signature. So I'm gonna round that down to 35 million. I know that's not an awful lot, but it might help in our pursuit of signing him, and also trying to sign Mahrez as well afterwards. And Napoli have accepted that offer. So we now move on to some quite tough demands there. He wants 140k a week. So he's definitely going to want the game time as well, but I can see him being a crucial little player at Arsenal. I think he'd fit in really, really well with us, and his you know, abilities to be able to play left wing, calm, it's just handy. Really, really handy little player to have in the squad. Take some pressure off of Alexis as well, and also give somebody for Alexis to compete to. So a nice bit of healthy competition in the squad is always good. We're going to submit the offer and hopefully we can land a signature. Now, Buffon was pretty good in that game, but if I am going to land all of these players, I don't really see much of a place for him in the squad for this season. So what I am going to plan on doing is loaning him out, and hopefully he can get a chance to go out on loan. And yeah guys, now this brings me to our final game of this episode, which is against Southampton, but that won't be the end. After the game, we're going to finish off transfer deadline day, try and get all of our deals finalised, and hopefully get all of the players that we wanted to get at the Arsenal FC. If there are some players that you want me to sign, if you think I've made some mistakes as well, let me know, and obviously come the next season I can of course take all of your suggestions up on board. But guys, I'm going to sort the squad out, then of course we'll jump into the game. So here is the Arsenal lineup for today. I've had to rest a couple of players because of fatigue, so most of them are on the bench, you know, that you would usually see, the likes of Ozil and Cucuélin as well. And yeah, I've gone for just the strongest squad that I could really do, without too many out of form players playing and too many tired players playing. And of course here is the Southampton lineup, guys, if you want to familiarise yourselves with that. Come on Ox, you're through, Ox, what are you going to do? Alex! Oh, what a goal! Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain with the goal! Oh my days, what a finish that was. And now I'm torn, guys. Now I am torn. Because I was going to sell this kid.
Oh, he would have enjoyed that, wouldn't he? Place it into the top left-hand corner.
But what a goal that was. What a finish. That's a cracking... I actually thought, you know, he wasn't going to do anything, and I thought, well, I'm going to go for it. And what a goal. Right, you can't get any more in the top left corner than what he just got. What an absolute cracking goal that was. Chamberlain's knackered, he's got Giroud with him. Can he get it to Ozil? Yeah. Can we give it back to Ollie? Ollie's through! And he scores! Olivier Giroud, he's been due a goal actually for a bit. Not been on the pitch for long, but manages to get his goal. Really nice play actually. Giroud, mainly in the link-up play as well. Lovely sneaky little pass from Ozil. It was so sneaky how it just slotted through. And it's a brilliant finish from Olivier to put us 2-0 up in the 90th minute, and hopefully, well, you would think now that means that we have had, pretty much sealed this game now. And the 3 points, and there we go. There is the final whistle, guys. We do win 2-0 against Southampton at home. It's a good result, good strong result for us. A good nice 2-0 winner, and obviously Petr Cech, sorry, not Peter. Petr Cech keeping himself a nice clean sheet as well. So yeah, good play. Good to see the defence actually. I brought Zuma in, as you saw, in Gabriel, who haven't played for a little while. Since the previous episode. Yeah, those guys haven't played, and obviously that meant that, well, they've just been out of form and stuff. So yeah, it's good that those guys managed to keep a clean sheet, but they both did play really well, to be fair to them. The whole back four played really well, and Petr Cech as well obviously made some good saves. And we have got some fantastic news. We have landed the signature of Lorenzo Insigne, and damn straight I'm going to confirm that. Now, I did list Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain without telling you guys. I did add him to the transfer list. However, he played absolutely brilliantly for me just now, and I think he deserves more of a chance than what Walcott deserves, basically. I'm going to try and find him. If we go on to the status bit here, players for sale, I'm after. There we go. I'm going to remove him from the transfer list, and we're going to try and keep hold of him. What I am also going to do actually is loan out this guy right here, Stefan O'Connor. I did give him a chance before, but he wasn't as good for us, to be honest. But he's going to go out on a short loan. He's got a risk of his contract expiring, so I'm going to see how he does and just how he's developed actually before I go about, before I make the decision on whether or not I give him a contract. But the main thing is right there, guys, we have signed Lorenzo Insigne, and just what a signing that is. So, according to this, we're going to have to pay between 5.4 million to 6.6 million for Mahrez, which is really cheap in my opinion. So, even offering 6.6 seems like good enough for me. And you know what? What I'm going to offer is I'm going to offer 6 million, which is kind of like in between, I would say. And then that gives us a chance to add to the wage budget as well a bit. If we need to tweak around with that, if we are to properly land him. But I think 6 million is a fairly, going off what that says, I think that's pretty fair, and also really cheap actually. So sadly, guys, transfer deadline day is going to be in the next episode. Leicester City have accepted our offer from Riyad Mahrez, and he only demands a salary of 35k per week, so that is not bad at all. I'm going to list him as an important first team player. And I was bearing it, I know you guys are probably thinking, but you've just signed, Insigne. He is more of a left winger. I probably won't be playing him on the right. This will mean that Welbeck won't be playing on the right at all now as well. Only if I have like a horrendous amount of injuries and stuff and suspended players. But yeah, let's see if we can sign him on the day. Can we do it, or will I have to wait? Guys, we've got him! We've only gone and got him. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Wow. Absolutely wow. I'm amazed. I don't even know. I can't even speak. Wow. Let's go. Alright guys, so that is the end of this, I was going to say of the Arsenal career mode. It's the end of episode 13 of the Arsenal career mode, but yeah, it's not quite the end of the full career mode yet. So yeah, there's a lot of things to consider. Now we're going into January. I know I'm already talking about next season, but I'm basing it off of what I've seen already. Any of my opinions could change with the end of the January transfer window and going into towards the end of the season. Of course, now we're kind of over halfway through, maybe halfway. I'm not sure. I can't actually work the maths out right now, but yeah, we're quite far into the season, and I'm starting to get a good idea of where my players are at, so it is all good. And yeah, I am pretty much finished up here for now. I will be back in that next episode, leaving you all with the beautiful view of the Emirates Stadium there. But yes guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, drop any comments if you've got any tips as well, of course. I will take all of your suggestions up on board, as you are full aware of by now. And yeah, I will see you all in episode 14.